Yeah, we're in a different room today. This is the dining room. The main object in front of me is, as you can see, it's very, very big. Yeah, this is why it's in the dining room, because in there I had trouble, and pieces were just falling off of it. I was just being clumsy and everything else like that, and it was just falling to pieces. This mellow was, and I was getting pretty annoyed. You can see me, I think. Yeah, just. So anyway, this is my final reveal for the Battle of Britain group build, which I've built Revell's massive 132 Ju88. Now, I know a few other modelers, like Martin, International British Modeller, and Rebels at Cloud 9, are very, I'm not being asked to say this, but jealous of this build. Now, I think after building this, my advice would be to not only them but anyone, if you do get this kit, it does test your patience, and it does actually get you into the build of big model kits. With this kit I had a number of troubles along the way. The first, I'll tell you about the life story of this kit. I bought it back the first time I went to Telford, Scale Model World in 2013. A massive bargain at £20. The bloke was selling them off with his own company that he made resin cast thing for like different versions of the Ju88. So anyway, I picked one up and asked him, "Do I just have the kit?" He said, "Yeah." So I picked it up, I bargained £20 again, and I took it home, and it's sat at the bottom of my stash for quite a while. And then, when I completed the Moray Slawnia, I thought, that's a really old video, go and check it out if you want. That's where it started. I thought to myself, can't be good this is, I'll get started. So I started building the cockpit, and it was on and off for a very long time, and got to the point where I said, I've had enough. I put the two fuselage halves together like that, and it ended up like that. So I wasn't really happy about that. I left it, completed all the other models, and it's got to here 2 years later, and just under 2 years since I got this. And I thought, Battle of the Britain quick build, why not? So I recovered it from the bottom of the stash pile, got it out, built it, and this is how it has turned out. Very, very big. I'm just watching time, we've got a clock up there. And it's only 9 minutes long, this clip is. Good things about this thing, a lot of detail. I would recommend it for anyone. If you're a beginner modeller, you would need some help with it. But that's good thing is detail. It's beautiful design. It's this is my second Ju88. I've only built one. That was Airfix's old tooling back in 2007, I think. So anyway, this is how it looked. It's a really nice design as well. Please note the oil drums to give it an actual size reference to 1/35. I'll just turn it around for you. As you can see, there's yes, there's so much detail, and you can actually take it further if you want by buying some aftermarket engines and a cockpit. But I decided at the start I'll build this all out of the box, and this is how it turned out. It looks great. Bad things about this kit is for one, there's the flaps. The flaps here I wanted them in a down position. Revell instructions don't give you that option, but with it being an old kit, it put the flaps down. That was good. The only thing is that they're a bit loose, so you gotta be really gentle with that. What else to worry about? There's the small details around the cockpit, like the gun sights and everything. They were just falling off all over the place, so I had to glue that back on. The gear doors, they were a pain in the arse, if I have to admit. Excuse my language for those young viewers. These back ones are still drying because I've applied them about 5 times now, and it is unbelievably just a pain. They just don't dry to the model as you'd expect them to do, basically. It's horrible. But however, I'll just turn it around again, back to you now. The landing gears, they were really not the gears themselves, the legs and that. They were actually really, really nice. They're a lot for the structure, but when you think about it, it does need that structure to keep the whole weight up on those things. Now these wheels are not weighted one bit. I'm just going to check the camera. Yeah, you're still rolling. So, yeah, as I was saying, there's a lot of detail in those wheels because it does need it, and it, does need it. What other thing? Weathering. Now, weathering, I didn't want it to give too much battled, damaged effect because not a lot of these were shot down during the Battle of Britain because it was mostly the much slower Heinkel 111s and Dorniers that was shot down. The Ju88 was the fastest bomber during the Battle of Britain. What else? What did I say to it? I didn't put much exhaust stain on the front. That. Not a lot of chipping, anything. But the bad thing was when I did the decal, you put a gloss coat on it, but matte varnish over top. I accidentally sprayed it too matte on some areas, like the elevator at the back here, the wing section, and in front of the engines. But then I thought, afterwards, that's a bit bad. But then I thought, hold on a minute, these aircraft were in direct sunlight, so the paint would dramatically fade away just instantly. So I've basically, I've left it, it's parked up out of the way of the, getting ready for a repaint. Basically, it's just parked up, it's left by its crew, it's all open. They've gone off somewhere, and the people, ground crew, are going to come back and repaint. So anyway, we've got 5 minutes left, so I've got plenty of time to talk about this. Detail at the bottom. It's going to be quite difficult. Just lift it up gently. That's all the detail at the bottom. You can see that's really nice. The reason I'm not turning it fully over because I designed some of the cockpit area to come off. So hold on. Get this. See that can cleverly come off, be left either on like that or on the ground. So you can see the whole of the cockpit in that. I'll take the camera stand off in a minute. Now the dive brakes, they were a bit of an issue because the decals on the dive brakes have to line up with the decal underneath, basically, for that cross. So again, that was a pain. Yeah. Apart from that, there's nothing much to say about it. The decals, they went perfectly on. I had no trouble. They didn't break up. There's no flash on it at all. There's nothing. And yeah, I used the Floyd Models Pro Wash again. That went on again. No problem. So I'm just going to take you off the stand here. So there you go. Take you off the stand. We'll have a look close up. Gee, at the bummer. I might have to refocus the camera. So you can see there's plenty of detail within there. I've just charged the cable here. There's plenty of detail in that cockpit area where the machine guns go, anything else like that. So there's plenty of nice detail with the MG15s on, anything else like that. And that slots perfectly on. So that's all the cockpit. I'll just swivel you around to the front here. There you go, get a bit of sunlight here because we're in sunlight. Nose, the aircraft, it's all there. It's close. And if you look underneath, we have the gunner's position open up to allow the crew in and out for when it's on the ground. Now these top bits here did actually come off if the crew wanted to bail out, so that was a unique invention Junkers made up. He thought about his crew a lot. You can see a bit of exhaust stain down there and the thing. You can see what I mean about the wheels there. There's a lot of hard work in there. That has to go. What I was saying about the flaps is, as you can see, this one actually dried. This one on the other side, however, didn't. You can see it just wobbles a lot. So you gotta be careful with that. Code I used B3DR. That was used in the Battle of Britain in northern France. And that's really it, guys. I want to say this is it. This is the end. You will you will see this at Telford, 580 Club, if it's a big question, if I can get it there in one piece. If not, then I do apologise if you really want to see this, but anyway, I will get to Telford as best as possibly I can do. So with this, I bid you farewell. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Happy modelling, and I will speak and see you again soon. Take care. Bye for now.